That's right. Halloween is right around the corner, and as you can see by our costumes, we are definitely ready.
So, Rebecca, what are you most excited about this Halloween?
Oh gosh, so much. Actually, I take that back because I get scared really easily, and I kind of hate Halloween. But I enjoy the energy everyone has.
Yep.
You too.
That'll do it. And obviously, today's show is Halloween themed, so let's check out what's coming up.
Yeah.
We asked U of I students what they're wearing for Halloween.
What are you being for Halloween?
I'm gonna be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I know.
The gang's all here.
Crazy.
A few of our seniors carved some special pumpkins.
So spooky season. It's spooky season, holiday season.
And my friend Malik and I went costume.
First time lightsaber death on GMI.
All that and more. So let's get started.
Good morning, Illini. Good morning, Illini. I'm Chris Joe.
And I'm Rebecca Wood.
Rebecca, what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, well, I'm lactose intolerant, but I love Kit Kats, so I will eat those all Halloween. What about you? What's your favorite?
Kit Kats are great, and I honestly have equal appreciation for all candies except for Almond Joy. Cannot stand.
Okay, I don't
Almond
I don't
Joys.
get the
No, seriously.
coconut. I don't, doesn't mix.
Disgusting. Anyways,
No.
we have
Not fair.
plenty on the show for you today, so let's get started with our daily chat. Our friends at the Daily Illini have covered plenty throughout the week.
Let's take a moment and talk about 3 of the top stories happening on campus this week. So first off, I'm sure you've heard of VO Ride. They are all over campus, and everyone's been taking them, and they started out super positive. Everyone's loving them. However, they have been misused over the past few weeks, and
Just a
VO
little
Ride,
bit.
just a bit. VO Ride has addressed the misuse of the bikes on campus. I mean, at one point, there was an incident with over 70 VO bikes that were left on the front lawn at the Stratford House, so clearly there's some kind of issue going on.
All I see on my timeline is just people hoarding 20 to 30 VO rides, and this is why I haven't been able to ride them, seriously.
Me neither. I know, I don't want to speak from experience. I
Right.
haven't ridden one either.
And our next story is a study done by examining the University of Illinois system's effect on the state economy. And the
Yes.
study said that 17.5 billion has been generated by the U of I system, and nearly 100,000 in-state jobs feature U of I alumni. How crazy is that?
Yeah, you know, that's incredible, honestly. Those are great statistics to hear for us. I think they said over like 1 in 40-some jobs are generated basically from the University of Illinois, like whole system. And that's incredible.
It means really good things for us, right?
Yes, exactly. It looks like a bright future for
Right,
us, at least in Illinois.
And our third story is another story about an alumnus doing big things. Rebecca Darr has received an LAS Humanitarian Award.
Yes, because she's the CEO of this growing organization called WINGS. That's from Palatine, Illinois, and their goal is to eradicate domestic violence. And I think that's such an incredible humanitarian effort done by one of our alumni, and I'm really proud to be associated with such an amazing project, through the University of Illinois.
Absolutely. It's always good to see alumni doing big things, and it's also really good to see, her kind of working with these types of people, bringing them in and helping them out.
Yeah, doing work that really, it's really making the world a better place. Yeah. So thank you to our friends at the Daily Illini. For more on these stories and others, you can go to www.dailyillini.com.
So not to take away from the amazing things that our alumni have been doing,
Yes.
but I'm still really peeved about the VO rides thing.
I know. Well, you gotta ride one before
No,
you
seriously.
graduate. Really, it's gotta be on your bucket list.
Senior bucket list.
Yeah, I was
item for
gonna
sure.
say.
But back to Halloween, our fellow anchor Malik Caudell and I took a trip over to Dallas & Company to find our Halloween costumes for this year.
Well, that sounds like a really good time, so let's check it out.
Good morning, Illini. It's spooky season, and we're here at Dallas & Company, ready to get our costume on.
Now, Malik, I only got one question for you right now.
What's that?
You think that T-Rex over there is real?
Woo! Hey, Chris,
Ah, I get it. Because it's a cauldron. That's very clever, but there's actually nothing in it.
Oh, hey. They made a Halloween costume of me. Would you look at that? I don't think I'll fit in it, but we'll see. What are they selling? They're selling chocolates, Ma. What? Chocolates! GMI out here. United Nations, it's huge. They're huge.
Hello, little girl, and what are you for Halloween? Nice. Nice. Digging the curls. It's a really nice touch to the costume, if I say so myself.
First time lightsaber death on GMI. I had a dream once, and I was like at the superhero school, and the only costume they had was a Wonder Woman costume, and I was like really embarrassed because like I had to show up to school, but I could only wear that costume. And I'll tell you, I kicked some butt before the day was over. You know, it was good. Well, where's my super suit, honey? Where's my super suit? Hey, can I get your email? I remember when they first invented chocolate. I hated it.
A lot of variety here at Dallas Company. You got a police t-shirt, Are the pom-poms real? Nice, nice. Put a lot of effort into just getting the whole thing down, I think.
Oi, mate. What we got here is a wild Christopher. He's going through the Dallas Company store. Oh, he's trying on hats. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but I'm warned. They're dangerous. Hello? Oh, he's angry! Hey, man, are you sick? Because you're definitely coughing.
Another police t-shirt.
Boy! You're coming to me at Disney World?
Extra large police t-shirt.
Come on, let's go.
Extra large police t-shirts.
Well, we finally found the kids section, so we can finally start costume shopping for Chris now. Find something that actually fits him.
Well, Malik, I found my Halloween costume. I think we're all set and ready to go.
Rats. Good morning, Illini.
So yeah, Rebecca, obviously Malik and I had a great time at Dallas
Clearly,
and
got some
Company.
inspiration, you know, hopefully.
I didn't buy this costume from Dallas and Company though.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a little slip up on my part.
Little
But
misunderstanding.
as Halloween is getting closer, I know that Malik and I, as well as Rebecca, won't be the only ones dressing up this year.
Well,
Hey!
obviously not. What have you guys been up to?
Well, clearly we've been hopping in the mystery machine and solving some crimes. Obviously, I'm Scooby-Doo.
And I'm Daphne Blake. Yes, as she said, along with eating tons of Scooby snacks, we hit up Green Street to figure out what was going on about the mystery of what are we doing for Halloween this campus. It was so much fun. We met so many people.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Scooby-Doo.
And I'm Daphne Blake, and we are on Green Street looking for clues to solve the mystery of what's going on around campus this Halloween.
What are you being for Halloween?
I'm gonna be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yeah. I know.
The gang's all here.
Crazy. Zoinks.
I think I'm gonna do 70s maybe, because I have like these velvet bell bottoms.
I'm not sure yet, but I know I'm going shopping this Friday to make sure.
Yeah, I like to make something like of my own, not like buy a store-bought one. So
I want to dress up as Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming, but like when he made his own costume, so like his sweatpants version, and then I'm just gonna buy a bag of Reese's and eat it. That's my plan.
So dressing up as a moth, and my girlfriend is dressing up as a light bulb, so it's like a moth meme.
What's your go-to Halloween movie?
Probably Halloween Town. That's good. It's an original. It's classic.
Halloween Town, for sure. Disney. Yeah, all the way.
Hocus Pocus. Halloween Town.
Just looking for a Fred on Green Street.
What would you say is one of like the scariest, spookiest things that's ever happened to you?
Oh, spookiest things?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. One time I didn't get a straw with my Capri Sun. That was pretty spooky.
My grades. Let me think. I don't know. Probably like when you're trying to cross the street and then the bus is almost about to hit you and then you don't think it sees you and then you're about to die, but then you don't die.
I did a tight shot of all the sweat in.
Ew, man. No.
It's absurd.
Ruh-roh. Jeepers, Illini, I think we solved your mystery. That's all for now from a couple meddling kids
And their dumb dog.
Good morning, Illini.
No, you go.
Happy Halloween!
So yeah, Rebecca, clearly a lot of diverse costume choices, reflective of our diverse student population.
Yeah, I know. Really looking forward to seeing that. But let's check out to see what Andrea has for us for the news this week.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Lola Bunny, aka Andrea Flores, UI7 News correspondent with your campus and Champaign-Urbana news. Let's take a look at what's happened this week and what's going on across campus. First today, College of Law Dean Vikram Amar has publicly apologized following sexual harassment accusations against law professor Jay Kessin. At a town hall this past Wednesday, the Illinois Student Bar Association expressed their dissatisfaction with how the 2-year-long investigation was not properly communicated to students, and how Kessin continues to teach and advise students. Dean Amar said, "Whether I did anything wrong or not, I feel an obligation on behalf of the university and the law school, so I'm deeply sorry." The Student Bar Association is calling for Kessin's resignation. Since the allegations, Kessin has issued an apology that denies any sexual behavior. Looking ahead to the weekend, the football team is away again this Saturday, facing off against the Maryland Terrapins. The Fighting Illini is currently 3-4 for the season, having lost the past 2 Big Ten games against Purdue and Madison. You can catch their Big Ten game on the Big Ten Network at 2:30. And speaking of sports, the college basketball season is almost here, and the women's basketball team is already getting in the spirit, the spooky spirit. Actually, the Fighting Illini hosted their annual trick-or-treat with the Stars. The players got a chance to connect with their fans by handing out candy, painting faces, and having some good old Halloween fun. The free event welcomed the whole community, and their season kicks off against Alabama A&M on November 7th. And lastly for today, early voting has finally come to campus. Yesterday was the first day that anyone registered to vote in Champaign County could stop by the Illini Union to cast their ballot. Early voting is open daily in room 404 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. There are also different voting locations across Champaign County that you can check out on the county clerk's website. And speaking of the upcoming elections, we invite you to tune in on election night for live updates on races here in Champaign and across the country. The UI7 News team will be anchoring, including myself, so don't miss it on our YouTube page. That's all for your UI7 News recap. Thanks for joining me, and have a happy Halloween. Let's check in with Erica for your weekend weather forecast.
Well, hello. I have your weather for this week. Just want to touch on all the Halloween fun. Thanks so much for the news update. Looking towards this weekend, we have today is unfortunately rainy, high of 44, low of 39. May as well snow at that point, right? Saturday we have 58, so looking a little bit warmer, low of 41. Sunday is 61 and rainy as well, and a low of 38. So whatever Halloween parties you go to, Halloween festivities, at least it'll be sort of warmer after tonight. Just a little bit chilly. Definitely layer up if you're going out tonight or whatever. But that's all I have for the weather update. Thank you so much. And I'm Erica Finke, and if you can't tell what I am, I'm a pumpkin.
Thanks, Erica. And coming up, we have a Halloween edition of Charlotte's Takes.
Our very own Stephen Cohen tries some Halloween candy.
And much, much more. Stay tuned to find out.
8 out of 10 for taste.
A little chewy.
Alright, let's try good old-fashioned Kit Kat.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi. you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else? Or will you dare do something different? Like be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts? Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget. That'd be cool. Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
You think getting dumped by text is harsh? Try getting dumped by a tennis ball. My ex-owner drove me out to the woods, yelled fetch, and by the time I brought the ball back, he was gone. Yeah, I was pissed. But the folks at the shelter helped me let go of my anger. I learned coping skills, like taking it to the hole. Boom! Now I'm ready to fetch again. But how about I throw and you run and get it?
Well, our friend Charlotte Elfenbaum is back and better than ever with a special Halloween edition of Charlotte's Takes. Let's take a look.
Hello, Illini friends. I am back and ready to talk about one of my favorite holidays. Every October, we look forward to one of the most fun and creative days of the year. Unfortunately for me, class was not canceled, and I still had that 2-hour class that makes me want to drop out of college and make candles in the mountains.
I'm for real. I'm for real.
Without him, we would not have the most American holiday of Halloween. Halloween is not unlike most every day of the year, when I shove candy in my face and then watch Hocus Pocus.
Marvelous introduction.
Heck, to me, Halloween is just called Tuesday. Who doesn't love a Halloween-themed movie? Halloween Town? Spooky. Nightmare Before Christmas? Oh, so scary. Insidious? More like turn on the lights because I can't fall asleep in the dark. But if you are really looking for a fright, the scariest multimedia experience is called Fox News. Now that is something that will have you shaking in your boots. We should be able to trick or treat as college students because at this point, candy counts as food, and the word free has the same impact as your final is optional, something that can make or break you. Trick or treat, more like treat my sore throat, McKinley. I have gone to you twice now. Please just give me antibiotics. Halloween is one of the more unfortunate times of the year for those of us who cannot do a jumping jack without having something on the body jiggle. How am I supposed to compete with all these girls out here dressed as sexy pumpkins and sexy fire hydrants? If you want to know what a sexy costume looks like, check me out as Ellen DeGeneres my senior year of high school. I hosted the Halloween costume contest and took an Oscar selfie. So you can imagine why I had to ask 5 different people to prom before one finally said yes. This year for Halloween, I am dressing as my ex-boyfriend. Yep, you guessed it, a ghost. Still waiting on that text. Please answer my Snapchat. I know you opened it. So let us celebrate an awesome, spooky-filled month. And do not forget that Halloween is not just for children. Just not too scary for TV Dad's wife is gonna have to watch Chip and Dale before bed. So go out and dress crazy because soon it won't be socially acceptable to show up at your real person job still reeling the effects of a wild Tuesday. Have a happy Halloween and good morning, Illini. This has been Charlotte's Take.
So I'm here with Taylor.
I'm the Mad Hatter today.
Yes. Oh, the Mad Hatter. Well, for this week's edition of I'll Tell You What's Cooking, we are making caramel apples.
Yes.
Right? So spooky.
Perfect for Halloween.
Yes. Show me how to do it.
So it's pretty simple. Recipe, of course, takes apples, butter, brown sugar, light corn syrup, sweetened condensed milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So I had to cook this up this morning because caramel's very picky.
Yeah, why is that?
Because if you cook it too long, it hardens and you can't use it. And if you don't cook it long enough, then it'll slide right off of the apples because it won't have any consistency. So it has to be cooked to 248 degrees.
Very specific.
Very specific and very hard to keep warm and everything to show you.
There you go. At least you know.
So once you have your caramel made up, you can go ahead and get your apples. And I got these bamboo sticks, and you just pierce them right through the center core of the apple.
Okay, I might take one that's
Go for
already
it.
been pierced.
And then you go ahead and dip it in. What are you wanting to put on the apple?
Ooh, I want to make a little face, maybe some M&Ms.
Okay, perfect. So then you just dip the apple
Is there a certain
in
way to dip it?
to the
Or
caramel.
How are we doing it?
Not really. You just kind of cover most of it, and then you want to
Okay.
twirl it so that all of the excess caramel falls off.
Okay. How are you decorating it?
I'm
What
gonna
do you
put mine in some
recommend?
Heath bar. I think that Heath
Ooh.
and caramel is going to be
I
so
think that's
good.
a good option. I
So-
love frozen Heath bars. Fun fact.
For sure.
So
And
good.
the toffee bits make it so delicious, and I think that it's really just a nice touch to the caramel.
You said
for
this
the
will
apples.
burn me if
Yes,
I'm not careful.
it's very hot.
Love to
Caramel's
see it.
candy making is very, very
That's like really good 'cause
particular
I'm, like,
with
really
heat.
clumsy, so this is definitely gonna be a good process.
And then you just set it up.
Okay.
She's going in for the face.
I am.
Of course.
Oh my gosh. And they're orange and blue. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Of course. Illini always.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like the mouth is gonna be way too difficult, so I'm just gonna throw some sprinkles.
Go for it. Here.
Oh, I actually. Okay.
Dip it in some Halloween sprinkles.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Look at. He's just like really had a nice little mouthful there.
Of course. And then for the people who don't like any toppings, who just like a straight caramel apple, you can of course just leave it there.
Oh, the caramel kind of like molds to it. That's
Yeah,
so fun.
for sure. Yeah, caramel's very particular, but it's fun when it works out.
Oh my gosh.
So
I love it. Yes. Look at his cute little plate.
we had to go, of course, all spooky for today.
Oh, totally spooky. So fun. I love this.
Yes.
Oh
So
my goodness.
you just want to make sure that you are constantly stirring the caramel when you're cooking it on the stove, constantly
Yeah.
taking its temperature. I followed around a candy maker,
Oh my
and
goodness.
they said to basically put caramel in ice water, and if it balls up, then it's ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you go. You know, the more you know. I had no idea all this with caramel. My family's not big on caramel. I recently discovered how delicious it is. But, well, this is so fun. Such a fun little treat for everyone to do this weekend. So thank you so much for coming on to
Of
show
course.
you a little treat.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies. And wow, all those caramel apples really want to make me get some candy. Luckily, our very own producer, Stephen Cohn, might be able to help me choose which kind, as him as well as Mariah Guzman rate all the best Halloween candies.
Hi, good morning, Illini. I'm Steven.
I'm Mariah.
I'm actually a pumpkin, and it's almost Halloween, which means one thing. Halloween candy. So we're basically just gonna eat candy for 2 minutes, okay?
Do we have to eat the whole thing?
No.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like you picked out the Lara brownie bar. So this is a kid's brownie, but you can buy them if you're not a kid. I think they're good.
Okay. Looks like dog food.
I give it 8 out of 10 for taste.
It's like a 6. It's a little chewy. Why are you hitting me? What?
Alright, let's try good old fashioned Kit Kat.
Okay, so, is there a second one? Oh, there it is. I found him. So, Kit Kats are my favorite candy choice.
Sorry for what I did to your face.
Now, interestingly, you ripped it. I don't rip it. Okay, so we got a few different kinds of Reese's, which I didn't know there were several kinds. So, well, we got white ones, and then we got your more stuffed with pieces.
Yeah.
Now, have Reese's gotten smaller, or have I gotten bigger since I was
You've
like
gotten
7?
bigger for sure. You should take the glasses off.
Should I?
No, put them back on.
No, it's fine now.
No, put them back on,
Why?
seriously.
Do
I
you
feel like it completes a pumpkin look.
Yeah, having glasses. We got Heath bars. There's yours. They're really small. So this is by far the smallest candy. Here, cheers. We got a few more things. We got a healthier option. We got raisins. See, I don't like how difficult it is to open these.
Here, I'll do it.
Little
You've had a
guys.
little trouble with the packaging.
I just have small hands. And if you're really looking to just not spend any money on the kids this Halloween, or you just hate your neighborhood, there's one snack you should give, and that is you give them Lifesavers. You can give them mints. Yeah, they like mints. Which one was your favorite?
I definitely have to go with classic Kit Kat. Did not disappoint me today.
I'm gonna go with the mints. 10 out of 10 on a Lifesaver mint. Always good. So that's it, and good morning,
Illini. Oh, we wasted my brownies. All red candy is good candy.
Well, now that that's decided, it isn't Halloween without carving some pumpkins.
That's right, Chris. A few of our seniors did just this week on Halloween edition of Senior Bucket List.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Andrea Flores, your UI7 news correspondent. I'm here with
Erica Finke
and Addie Ippinson. We're here doing a senior bucket list, carving some pumpkins for the spooky holiday spirit. It's a little bit of a lie for senior bucket list because I've done it before, but I don't remember it. How about you?
I think the last time I did it was when I was in elementary school. That was like how long ago? I don't know.
I carved a pumpkin just recently the other day, but it was one of the little ones, so I gotta do the real deal, so that's what we're doing.
It's our first time doing it for GMI, so let's see how this goes.
Whoever gets their seeds out first wins.
Wins grossest hands imaginable. Okay, it's
There's
still
no
spooky
way.
season, not
It's
Halloween.
spooky season.
Not holiday season.
It is
We should count how
not
many times we say spooky season.
I think we're up to like 3 or 4.
Spooky season.
Spooky.
spooky. It's really spooky.
Yeah.
GMI.
Spooky.
Spooky season.
Spooky season. In case you can't see it, here it is, guys. The inside of a pumpkin.
No,
Yeah.
so we have a design, and we're not going to show you until the end.
It's a secret.
Wow.
Stay tuned.
Stay
Are
tuned.
you excited?
Don't go anywhere.
Wait.
You completely see what the letters are. It's really not that big a surprise.
Damn it.
Darn it. Well, whatever.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did a zombie once, and I did my makeup all spooky.
Ooh.
It was great, but it probably wasn't that great. It was like freshman year.
Oh, I was Black Swan for Halloween, like, you know, the
When that-
movie.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah. I like did like the makeup and stuff, and I wore like a leotard and
There you
a
go.
tutu.
Oh,
I won best
man.
dressed. Here's our creations.
Looks great.
Are they gorgeous or are they gorgeous? 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Illini! We had a great time carving those pumpkins, and yes, I was Black Swan for Halloween. My senior year of high school. Don't judge me for it. I worked really hard on the makeup. So just going back to this week's weather, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a gross, rainy, cold weekend. At least it will get up into the 60s by Sunday. Definitely layer up. Wear a windbreaker if you can. Layer up. Stay warm. Dress appropriately for this Halloween, and have so much fun and stay safe. Good morning.
Woohoo! That's the show! Spooky season is upon us, and I haven't had to do
Spooky
this yet, so
season.
I thought I would drop
Nice.
my...
No, I was wondering what you were. I couldn't tell until
Yeah,
you put the.
now do you know what I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I did
Yeah.
to clarify for...
Right.
Even though you should be ashamed because you've not even seen Minions.
Sorry.
So-
Yeah, that's right. I've only ever seen the first Despicable Me, but that's another.
cannot.
thing.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's show.
We'll be back next Friday at 10 a.m. So make sure to follow us on all social media to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day, and good morning, Illini. Let's get this bread. The Despicable Me, quite the film series, right? I'm really glad that I got this.